You must die before you can truly live because there's not enough space for two versions of yourself. Those two people compete on interests, goals, and they don't have the same end destination. So one version of you has to be sacrificed. And there's a great quote I heard. It says, "This is a test. Accept the test to stand victorious against your past. Because a person only grows when they're able to defeat their weaker self." And that quote is so malleable because it doesn't just apply to habits, the vices you have, the other things that don't serve you. That stuff is just obvious. The way I saw it was friends and relationships. And one of the worst experiences you can have in life is where you reach that point and you have to finally accept that the people closest to you can't come with you. And it's particularly hard because I've always been extremely loyal to everyone around me, even as a young kid. And I always wondered why until I read a book called Influence by Robert Cialdini. And he spoke about reciprocation law. And essentially, what this is, you're basically in reciprocation debt when someone does something for you. And that pushes you to go the extra mile just to repay them back. And so when I was a kid, I had four older brothers, one younger sister. I was pretty spoiled as a kid. Anything I really needed. And again, I'm blessed. I have two great parents in the house, four older brothers. And so I always got what I required. But there was such a big gap in age that I couldn't I couldn't pay them back. So anything they done for me, I was so young, I couldn't really do anything of equal value. And then I just grew up with this massive reciprocation debt. And I tried to make up this debt by helping other people. And still to this day, I feel like I'm still in debt to those around me, my family. And so I always try to bring everyone up. And so when I was 25 and I was gaming and I was addicted, and then I finally found self-improvement, I realized constantly improving was the way to live. You know, improving from yesterday, not negotiating with your best self, the best version of yourself. Making tomorrow's you thank you for the actions that you take today. And the foundation of self improvement is not only to destroy your old self, but an important part is to align with the people who are going where you want to go. And the saddest part is when you truly realize your friends or just the people around you don't actually want more for themselves. And when you start self improving, it's hard to think people are just happy where they are. They don't want to improve any further. Because you look at the world and you see how many opportunities there are out there, how many different things you can experience, how far you can go if you really put your mind to it. And it's 3rd of January, 2026. I'm 30 now. I have insane goals. I want my parents to be retired. I want to be the one to do it. I want my family to be financially free. We have a business. I have my own business that I'm trying to ramp up. I want to be location free, time free. And I've just hit that point where I just want it that bad that I can't really afford to waste time on people who don't want more for themselves. It's always said that love is wanting something more for someone than they want themselves, but I've come to realize that's a lot of wasted energy. A person doesn't truly move until they feel enough pain that they have to actually move. A person won't lose weight until they've truly felt that pain of staying where they are is that burdensome. That's what happened to me when I was 25. I was gaming. I wouldn't say I was depressed because it was masked with enjoyment and laughter. But as a kid, you have so much potential, and seeing it waste away is the biggest pain. And time is constant. So if you're not improving, by definition, you're getting worse every single day. So you have to keep improving. You have to keep climbing that hill. And the burden of carrying that extra weight, the people around you who don't want more for themselves, they don't want to improve, they don't want to push themselves, they don't want that destination to be as far as you want it to be. And I finally realized that I have to sacrifice for my goals before my goals become the sacrifice.